Okay.
Yeah? Oh, you're gonna do a gigantic circle?
Yes, because if everybody shows up, I don't think.
All right, so I know you guys hear me the loud. This one is even a little bit more extreme than the other one. There's a lot of fighting involved. You might be falling out of a chair. People will try to hurt you. Eagle will try to hurt you. Yes, be careful. You might get hurt in this one too, so if you don't feel like doing this one, please sit out. If you're ready to play musical chairs, go ahead and have a seat. If you don't get a seat, that's fine because that's how musical chairs are played. It's not. Most of you are supposed to have a seat. Some of you will not.
How are we on time? We're at 25 after, just a little bit more. We got 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes or so. Right.
So FYI, audience, closing ceremony right after this game is going to be finished. So if you're here for closing ceremonies, yes, we will do that after this game is finished. At least seating for it. So if you're playing musical chairs, go ahead and have a seat. If there are no seats available, then stay around there.
10 seconds later.
Yep.
Yeah, but my voice is live, so you'll see yourself 10 seconds ago, and then you'll hear my voice. See, YouTube's like, huh? What are they talking about? Yeah, the voice is live, but the video feed is 10 seconds late. If you're playing musical chairs, have a seat. If all the seats are taken, that's fine. Go ahead and stand up. Or stand by somebody.
Now we can watch Ray 10 seconds ago.
See? You guys see me?
Coming for his next victim.
Alright, so is that everybody, or do we have more people with it? A few more? If you guys are going to play musical chairs, go ahead and have a seat. This is where it gets interesting. It is always interesting.
Yeah, Eagle tries to kill people. So
Yes. You might get hurt. Almost likely near the end. So please, if you do not value, if you value your suit, please step out because people might get hurt in this game. If you see an empty chair, go ahead and have a seat. If there are no more seats, go ahead and stand by somebody. We will find out which way we're going. All right, is this everybody who wants to play musical chairs? Demetrius, are you sitting out of this game?
yes.
Demetrius,
Yes, sitting out.
he's sitting out. Okay. All right, so everybody has a seat except maybe a couple people? Yeah, sure. No. Later.
Okay.
All right, so everybody has a seat except a couple people, right?
Two.
Two people that don't have a seat? Okay, we are going clockwise, which means this direct, huh?
To your right.
To your right. I still don't know my clockwise and counterclockwise. To your right.
Can you stand up, Muffle?
So put your right paw out, we're going that direction. And we'll see at least one person go the wrong way.
I didn't know you had a suit.
All right, so everybody stand up. Can you guys hear that music? All right, stand up and start moving. It's time for musical chairs at Pawcon 2018. Ego, you keep doing that. Don't do that, Ego. No hands out. Look at the scooter in front of you. Yeah, hands up. Oh. And Spalding is not sitting on you.
Yeah, you fantasy.
Who else is out?
Judge. Already.
So early and we have a judge already? Okay, stay down there, Ratchet. All right, we'll have a judge's call from Ratchet.
Who fell first?
Who's out?
Push each other until one falls off.
Oh, this isn't fair.
Do we have, oh, we don't, oh, shoot, I missed the
No,
footage
no, no, no,
already.
no.
This one.
Oh?
Josie was on the floor first.
Josie's on the phone first.
Yeah.
Sorry. See, we, yeah, I have YouTube chat telling me too that Josie's out. Huh? Huh? Right?
I didn't know that was delayed.
That was delayed 10 seconds.
Whoa!
That's, yeah, the chat on YouTube is saying that that Josie's out too.
He's a teleporter.
Yes, the teleporter.
Time dilator.
All right, stand up. Wait, take 2 chairs out or up, or whatever.
Any other rules?
No, no rules yet. It's too many,
Pull
too
your
many
chairs
people.
out a little.
Pull the chairs out a little.
Killing all my dope strategies.
You keep waiting too much. That's all
I
right.
hope I don't hurt him. But I might.
Oh, really? You cannot sit in the chairs in the middle, by the way. Those are gone. All right, AV, start music. Whoa, that was way too close to Ego. Don't boost his ego that way. Good choice of music, AV. All of a sudden goes quiet. Oop.
Oh, I'm out.
Uh-oh. Muffle, I think you're out early this time. Wait, we have 3 people who are out.
Okay, I'm going
What?
forward.
I think I 3.
Oh, okay, you were 3. How about me? What? Okay. All right, let me move a little bit. Hold on a second. We're going to take a few more chairs out.
Spalding, you're not playing.
All right. We need to compress the chairs a bit. There's a big gap over there. Wait, no. Hold on. We have to move the chairs out of the way first.
Stand up.
Stand up, Joe. Everybody stand up. Hold on a second.
Yes, I do. I have photographic evidence of you cheating.
Wait, let me see this. Let me see this. I love the rats.
Not today, at a different
Not, oh, yeah. This is the one, now you know who to get. This is the one who got you at the other con. Parking lot. All right, chairs are out. All right, AD, get the song. Let's go. Oh, Cameron's out. It was lucky. We have enough time actually for just 2.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Oh, jeez. I think it's pretty obvious who got out. I think it's Sean.
Love it. He just needed a hug.
All right, YouTube chat, who do you think is out?
Gee, I don't know.
Gee, I don't. Oh, hold on. Wait, we're waiting for the responses. Sean. The blue one. Yes, you're out, Sean. Sorry. The blue. At least some people know it's Sean. Anyhow, all right.
No.
All right, everybody stand up. So we're gonna go the opposite direction now. So we're going counterclockwise. So some people over here are like, I keep getting the back ends of the suitors while they're doing musical chairs. So now you have your justice. You can actually film the front ends. All right. Are the chairs out?
Yes.
All right, AD, new song, go. Oh, they're picking something tricky.
Oh!
The chair next to Ego is still available.
I tried to save you.
Thanks anyway.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yep.
You know,
And it just showed up on the YouTube feed. I was looking at that.
you know,
You know.
you know.
You know.
What? I gave him a chair.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I was looking at the footage up there on a 10-second delay over there.
I'm a nice guy.
Yes,
You know, after you shove someone on the floor, you gotta give them a chair.
All right, so whoever's out, go ahead and step out. How many chairs do we have? Less than 10?
10 it looks like.
10?
Scoop, up please.
I'll go one more round. Remember, we're going counterclockwise, so it's towards your left side. Left paw.
I gotta get out.
Out of the middle. So I know
Yes,
that's
yes,
dangerous.
yes.
All right, you got your two chairs out?
Yes.
All right, AD, new song, go! See, the one you helped, look what happened. Bye-bye. Yeah. You can only give chair help for a while.
We have 10, right? What time is it?
33 after.
All right, one chair only.
Just one.
Just one. Just one. Still counterclockwise. All right, everybody stand up. All right, AD, new song, go. Oh, you're giving me the short ones this time. You're just hurting people. Oh, YouTube chat, we need you again. YouTube chat, we're waiting for you.
Duchess has the ticket.
Now you're really out, Scoob. I didn't even look at that. Chat just says Scoob anyway, doesn't matter. All right, Scoob, you're out. Sorry. And there you go, falling off. Sorry, Scoob. All right, one more chair. We have a little bit of time to spare, so we'll do one chair.
Like the Tide
All right,
Pod
we'll still
he's
go
based on,
counterclockwise.
his
You know,
time is
yeah.
up.
They got like very short time total. One being like 1 second, and then they just changed it. All right, everybody stand up. Still counterclockwise. Oh, the deer is stretching. Okay, audience says, oh, are we changing the design? Okay, it's like a U shape, kind of. Oh, it's 2 rows of 4. Okay. 2 rows of 4. Do not cut in the middle. Counterclockwise. AV, new song, go! They're doing those short ones all of a sudden. You just want to hurt them. Fox, Wolf has finally got you.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah.
Do a barrel. Press L or R twice rapidly. All right, so then we have 8 We have 8 suitors, so how many of you are on Toll's team? Obviously Toll. 2 on Toll's team, so the other are on that Kofu. Sounds like tofu, Kofu. Okay, Kofu. So the rest are on Kofu's team? 6 people are on Kofu's team? My goodness. All right, go ahead and stand up. Cap collar, take 1 chair away.
It'd be more fun if I didn't. It'd be more fun if I didn't.
That happened to me at a different con, actually. It's like, Crowley, did you take out a chair? I think I did. We played the song, and then there was a bat fursuiter that fell, and then they grabbed the chair, and I said, oh, I think I forgot to take out the chair. So, yeah. All right, so there are 7 chairs left. Let's see. I'll wait till 5. All right, so still counterclockwise, since most of the audience is that way anyway, towards that way. All right, AV, give them some more time with this one. Go ahead and play another song, please. Don't touch the chairs. Keep moving. Don't stop at every chair. Who's out? Uh-oh. Oh, double O's out. So do we still have 2 from Toll's team? Do we still have 2 from Toll's team? Or is just 1? Is it just Toll? No, we have 2. Okay. So it's 2 and 5. Okay. All right. 1 more chair out.
They both have purple.
They both have purple. Strategy guys, they both have purple. Okay, so 6. All right, let's change the directions to clockwise again, since we had the people near the Fursuit lounge get better camera footage. All right, you guys ready? Don't forget we're going clockwise again. All right, AV, start another song, please. More, keep dancing. Wait.
I call foul. He picked up the chair.
I saw that. I was looking at the footage.
Chair. That's foul. What? That was a rule.
I was looking at the footage.
You can't pick up the chair.
YouTube, you saw that. That was rude. That was rude.
Okay, so we can't lift chairs.
All right. As I'm saying that right now. All right, so, yeah, I saw the footage. I know. You guys like that. You guys do that. You're rude. You are so rude. In your own mind. All right, so we have I could talk. Do we have 5 chairs left? 6 chairs. 5 chairs left. Okay. 6 suitors, 5 chairs. All right. Well, you guys, how many of you guys have played my Fursuit games before? Especially musical chairs. Raise your hand, you guys. I know you've done this. Yes. So what you gotta do now is you gotta be, going clockwise as usual. But when the music stops, you have to go to the edge of the dance floor, then run back to the chair. So we're adding an exercise element to this thing now. So what you gotta do is be as close to the chair as you can. Actually, yeah, put the chairs all close. That makes more sense. So what you gotta do is be as close as you can to the chairs without touching them. Walk clockwise, and then whenever the music stops, you have to run to the edge of the dance floor, and then run back to the chairs.
Touch the edge of the
touch the edge of the dance floor, your foot paw, whatever, and then go for the chairs. And trust me, we are checking because YouTube sees this 10 seconds behind, so I can easily look at that screen and see who didn't do it. And the audience will rat too, of course. Yes, because you never trust a furry. Especially with
They don't cheat, they win.
They don't cheat, they win. Until you're ratted on. All right, you guys ready? Remember, edge of the dance floor, tap it, then go back to the chair. All right, Amy, start another song. Give them some time with this one, please. Wait, hold on, I'm looking at the footage, hold on. I'm looking over at the... Okay. Yep, I can see instant replay. You don't listen to me apparently. I'm looking at the footage, I'm like, how'd they get there so quickly? I'm like, no, you have to go over here, tap it, and then go back. So yeah, unfortunately you're out. Which means that everybody is on Kofu's team, right? Okay, well, you guys won, but we're just gonna keep going anyway.
My title!
Stand up.
All right, everybody stand up. Let's get the chairs. Remove one, and then we gotta get a little closer. Ah, yes. The infamous whoopee cushion. There are 4 whoopee cushions, right?
Yes.
All right. Whoopee. So what you gotta do now? Yeah, we're gonna put the chairs closer. What you gotta do is, when the music stops, you run to the edge of the dance floor. You have to go back, pick up the whoopee cushion, put it on the seat of the chair, then you sit on it so it makes the noise. That's it.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, we'll put them like in far away different places. Yeah, so not so close to chairs. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, not that far. No, not that far. You don't want a suitor running into that person. No, not off the dance floor. So they're on all 4 corners. No, Joe, not that far. Joe, not that far. Where's that whoopee cushion go? There's one on each corner. All right. You're making this difficult. All right, we're going clockwise still, all right? You guys gotta be closer to the chairs. Everybody's close to the chairs. All right, AV, new song, please go. Lots of time, lots of time. I haven't heard the noises. Come on, I don't hear anything. That's effective. I didn't hear him, but I was making the noise myself. Zoran, you're out. He chose to be out. That's a smart decision. All right, so everybody stand up. Let's get rid of those whoopee cushions because they're probably gone by now. Even though they do self-inflate, which I don't know how that works. I need that in my life, self-inflation. Okay, that won't pass censor, whatever. There's a camera in my face. Now okay, see? Now I'm looking at myself. Okay. All right, 3 chairs, right? Okay. All right, let's see. Cat Prowler, come here for a second, please. Let's make ego really tough. What are we going to do? Make it tough for ego. Make it tough for ego.
Not gonna work. Because you would kill it as soon as if you do.
Yeah, all right. So what we're going to do is, we're still going clockwise. What we're going to do is go to the edge of the dance floor, do one jumping jack, and then go back to the chairs. Run back to the chairs. You got that? Run to the edge of the dance floor, do one jumping jack in place, and then go towards the chair. That does not mean you do a jumping jack while you're running back. And there's video evidence. I can see the wall behind me. So. All right? We're still going clockwise. AV, music, lots of time. What are we doing? Edge of the dance floor, one jumping jack in place, then run back to the chair. Again. Oh. Wait, video, let me see the video through. Okay, that was clean. I love this. I love the 10-second delay. I need that every single time. So make sure Ego's not cheating. I need this at every con. Ratchet, I need to live stream this every single time so I can see like instant replay. All right, so now it's two chairs. Oh, trust me, I've seen video evidence after the fact, after they post it on YouTube, like, oh yeah, there's Ego, there, yeah, YouTube. Okay, so you have to go clockwise still, okay? Not in the middle, all right? Obviously, don't walk in the middle area. It's a circle. Yeah, it's a circle. A full oval around the two chairs. You're gonna hit the edge of the dance floor. You're gonna do 2 jumping jacks, 2 push-ups in the corner that you go to, or wherever edge you go to, and then go back to the chair. Not the corners, I'm sorry. If I said the corners, I'm sorry. So reach the edge of the dance floor. You go 2 jumping jacks in place and 2 push-ups in that edge that you go to, and then run to the chair. All right? No walking in the middle. All right, AV, have another song ready? All right, here we go. Does it have to be in the same order? Yeah, I see what he did. Yeah, he did it backwards because freaking Ego's dyslexic. All right, audience, what do you think? What should we do? What should we do? Ego did it the other way around. So? The reason why I say that is you got it in the order that I say it. Silly. What should we do? We'll do it again. Who's the one that got out? Who's the one that got out? Step on up. We're going to do this over. Do it the right way, Ego. My gosh. Do it in the order that I say. It doesn't matter. I say that for a reason. You have to do it a certain way. My gosh, you find every loophole you can in these games. This is not the IRS, dude. Jeez. You find a loophole for every single time I do these games. All right, so once again, we're going to do hit the edge of the dance floor. You ready for this, Eagle? I'll say it slowly for you. 2 jumping jacks, 2 push-ups, then run for the chair. Jumping jacks, push-ups, 2 of them. Oh, wait, edge of the dance floor first. There's my loophole. All right? AV, play another song. Let's start this thing again. Hey, I can be comedic too. Come on. I bet you can do same result anyway, but we'll try it. We'll do it again anyway. I try it any way to get me to go out. You just make it easy. Watch this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Same result. See? Ego's still in there. Same result. Same result. At least it's legit this time, you know. All right, so we have
This guy.
who's right here on YouTube.
Hi.
Renault.
I don't think he likes me.
All right, so you two have already won something. All right, at this point. All right. Depending on who wins this one, gets to choose first. So. All right, so Ego knows what's going to happen now. We test your military training, and then the deer gets frustrated. They say, "No, you do 50 push-ups. This is not the army." Hold on, I need to figure out what we're going to do. I know the numbers. I got to figure out the order. Make Ego work. We're not doing 10, hold on. I'll need the order. What are you doing here? No. Okay, so what's going to happen is, for this one, we're going clockwise again.
Have him solve a math problem.
Who said you have to solve a math problem? This is not Canada. Sorry, Canadian people. I know, like, if you know the joke if it's Canada. Anyhow, what you gotta do is reach the edge of the dance floor. Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out what it was. It's the one we had to look at. Hold on. You gotta reach the edge of the dance floor. You gotta do 5 push-ups. You gotta do 5 jumping jacks. You gotta do 5 sit-ups. And then you go to the chair. You gotta go down the floor, up, and down the floor again. Did you get that? Did you get that?
You're gonna be okay?
That's the dance floor.
You're not gonna be okay?
5 push-ups, 5 jumping. Yeah, the deer's already submitting. Let's see who will beat. 5 jumping jacks. 5 push-ups, 5 jumping jacks, 5 sit-ups. Then go for the chair.
After this, I want to go grab my tongue and put it
Swap. All right, you two get close to the chair first.
One more time.
One more time, says he goes. Let's say to me one more time. You reach the edge of the dance floor. You reach the edge of the dance floor. You know what? Leave the chair there. Leave the chair there. Leave the chair there.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, let's do this. No. Leave the chair there. You're gonna walk around the edge. You're gonna walk around that. Oh, it's got it. Walk around that chair. You're gonna come to this edge of the dance floor. And do the 5. Oh my God, I forgot what the hell I just said. 5 push-ups, 5 jumping jacks, 5 sit-ups, then run to that chair. So you gotta come from that edge to the front, that corner to this corner over here.
You're just guaranteeing Eagles win. What are you doing?
It's military training, whatever. No, leave it there. Do you get that now, Ego? Do I have to say it again? Well, he moved the chair, so I just made another rule. It's made it easy. You guys make this job easier.
But you're gonna stop the music when I'm over there.
No, you're gonna circle around the chair over there. Yeah, go over there, guys. Go over there. Go over there. Sorry, I'm running over time. I'm running over time. I know. You only gave me an hour for this thing.
Oh my god.
All right, walk around the chair. You guys know that, right? I already told you. I'll tell you while you guys are walking. AB, start the music. Clockwise. The other way. You're gonna be running to the edge of this side towards me. 5 push-ups, 5 jumping jacks, 5 sit-ups, then go to the chair. Oh, run down this corner. 5 push-ups. I'm watching the footage. I gotta see this. I'm gonna look over here. 5 sit-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the panda. You didn't get the panda. You got the panda. This is something in the process. I tried. Sorry, audience.
No, you didn't. You made it.
You didn't get the panda?
Ego did not get the panda. Renault got the
You can't just add rules in the middle of it.
What?
You didn't say get the
It
panda.
doesn't matter. We've already gone way over time. But you guys both won something anyway. It is not a whoopee cushion. So, Ego, you get first choice. Do you want a yellow happy face or a purple cat? So, the deer gets a happy face for winning anyway. For cunning. Sorry I went over. They only gave me an hour. You guys know what to do. So, audience, I have a game for you. It is called Setting Up the Chairs for Closing Ceremonies. Take your chair, put it over here in a row, maybe even rows, so we can set up for closing ceremonies. Yes, 1 chair. We got to set up for closing ceremonies. So go ahead and grab your chair and move it over to the dance floor so we can set up for closing ceremonies. And thank you for attending the Pawcon 2018 Fursuit Games.
Awesome. Fursuit games are over. Once again, closing ceremonies will be in just a couple minutes. We're all gathering here on the main stage, so we're ready for that. Closing ceremonies in about 4 minutes.
Yep. Ooh, check. Yep. Check.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Closing ceremonies will begin in 10 minutes. 10 minutes to closing ceremony. You won't want to miss this, folks. Closing ceremonies. Come on in. Grab your seats while you can. This is going to be a cliffhanger. Solve the mystery. Wow, has it been 5 minutes already? Come on in, come on in. Come join us on the dance floor where the chairs are. Come move on over. Can I get some lights? Light me up. No, my ball, my ball. Hello! Can I have your attention, please? We're starting closing ceremonies. If you can please come over to the stage. Come grab a seat. Closing ceremony starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome. Thank you for a wonderful weekend. We're going to go ahead and close down the wonderful, wonderful weekend that we've had. We're grateful for all of you coming. We do have a mystery that still needs to be solved, though. So what we're going to do right now is we have Dr. Lever, who needs to come up and let us know what's happened. Lever?
Hello, everyone. My, there are less of you. I hope no one has been tragically injured, murdered, or disappeared. Anyway, I have delightful news, which I am certain all of you have been awaiting with breathless anticipation. The news is I have not been sacked. I know you were all terribly worried. Thank you and good night. Wait, what's that? All right, yes, the mystery. Well done, everyone. You found it. You found our priceless archaeological artifact. Oh, and Mr. Holmes, which I suppose is important. Sanctity of life and all that. Yes, it seems the Lupister Bengal, Mr. Holmes, and wayward reporter Riley were all being held hostage in the Palace Theater by their horrid Newcomb gang, which doubtless planned to make their disappearance significantly more permanent. But following a dramatic raid by Scotland Yard that had been seen to be properly appreciated, constables storming the scaffolds, gun firing, criminals streaming everywhere like rats fleeing a sinking, yes. Apologies to the rats out there, very insensitive. Following all that spectacle, the Bengal is once again back secure in the possession of the British Museum. Mr. Holmes is recovering in the hospital, and as revealed previously, I have not been sacked. Well done, all. You all deserve a magnificent reward for your sterling efforts. However, since you won't be getting one, do congratulate yourselves with a rousing round of applause. Thank you, and good night. And back to Spike.
Yes, back to me. Thank you. I know the badge says otherwise, but I am Spike. I promise you that. All right, so we have some information that we're going to go over. So, quick raise of hands. Who's interested to know what our attendance numbers were this year? Awesome. Let me hear some guesses. What do you think we reached? 777. 823. Any others? Bryce says right is later. Okay, so this year, 700, we did break 723. That is almost 200 over last year's attendance of 555. Yes, we will continue growing, absolutely. So we have had a wonderful weekend. We've had lots of panels. We have had a wonderful guest of honor, the guest of honor being Ryan Campbell, prolific writer, just overall wonderful individual. It's been great having him here. Give him a big round of applause. We also have our charity here. Well, no, we don't have the charity here right now, but we did have the charity here this weekend. Hopefully some of you got to go by their booth, talk to them, check them out. It was Alone Wildlife. And so we have raised charity for them. Again, actually pretty good raisings, but I don't think we're done just yet. I'm going to ask for dues to come out here, please. I'm going to auction off dues unless we get a little extra in contributions to our charity. So I'm going to send them out. You give them some money.
Please save me.
All right, he's going to come out. He's going to pass the hat. And we're going to give money to a good cause. Ohlone Wildlife Center and Humane Society. Okay, so it's actually passing the head instead of passing the hat, but we're going to pass that. This all goes to a wonderful cause. People who do wonderful things for wildlife. Don't be shy. And we have no music. Not that we need music, but I don't know. What kind of music would go good for this? Maybe the Jeopardy theme. Da 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 dum Ba-dum bum. Dum ba da 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 dum. All right, passing the hat. Anybody else want to give a little to charity? Are we done? Anyone else? Going twice. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have our treasurer Chase. Ignore me. K-Show, our treasurer. I have Paw Patrol on the brain here. All right, so K-Show is going to go ahead and count up the money for us. I'll give you a little info on that. So far, over the course of the weekend, our total that we have tentatively raised in funds for Ohlone Wildlife Center and Humane Society currently has totaled $2,850, and we're going to see what the additional amount brings us up to. In the meantime, so I'm Spike. I am the president of Pacific Anthro League, and I have to thank all of the board members who put in their time and effort to help me in making this be a absolute success. Because without them, I couldn't concentrate on all the back-end stuff that makes the organization and corporation work in order to make this happen for you. So I'd like you to give a big round of applause to my board of directors. I will name them. We have Saiken, who is actually in the back here. We have Ryu, who's our secretary. We have Lever, who is off trying to deal with some stuff. That's one of the things that we have to do. We have Spectrum Fox, who is just right over here. K-Show, the treasurer, who's currently counting. Dews, who is passing the head. Zoran, who's sitting right here in the front row. And do I have one more? I feel like I have one more. I did mention Dews. And me. Yes, me. Big round of applause for the board, please. And I think we have a total imminently coming in. Chase is coming.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks to your generosity here, we have raised an additional $215, and our total donation from all of y'all to Ohlone Humane Society will be $3,065. Thank you. There you go.
Yes. Thank you all for the extra donations at the end. 3,000 mark broken. I'm very happy with that.
Is that enough to save dues?
By $65. Now he's mine tonight. All right, so in other news, let's see here. We've gone over the charity. We've gone over the attendance numbers. How did everybody like the theming this year? Good? Yeah? So everybody is a winner, obviously. Give yourselves a round of applause. So next year, we have the theme already. It's going to be Pawcon 2019, a Paw Historic Adventure. So we're going with a prehistoric theme. So get your ideas out, start getting your creative juices flowing, and we look forward to seeing what you bring to us next year, and look forward to all of the wonderful stuff we're going to do theming-wise for you. We will have a little bit of change-up for the con chair and co-chair for next year. So Spectrum, if you can come on up. And Dues, please come on up. So this year, Lever was our chairman and Spectrum was our co-chairman for the convention. Next year, Spec will be graciously taking over to be the front man that everybody looks to and blames for everything that goes wrong. Archon chairman. Dues gets to be the backup, so if Spectrum melts under the command, Dues gets to take over as Con co-chairman. Right, okay. He gets all the success, he gets all the blame. Give them a big round of applause, and then I'm going to have Spectrum tell you a little bit about himself and what he wants for next year when it comes to the convention and the theme.
Just on the fly, guys. Just on the fly. He's not under any pressure at all. Well, we are going to hope to have a really good prehistoric theme with dinosaurs, cavemen, all sorts of stuff. We'll have our photography area with a whole bunch of prehistoric themed items as well for everyone to get their fursuit pictures taken with. And I don't know, we might even develop a game next year as well. Ooh. Yes, so stay tuned. We will post more information to Twitter and our website when we have more information to share with everybody.
Awesome. So the dates for next year. Yes. So it's going to be a Halloween con. Sorta. The very first day is going to start on October 31st of 2019, and it will run to November 3rd, 2019. So the first weekend, as usual, in November. We do have some flyers out around. You can pick those up. Save the date. Pre-registration prices will reflect this year's into next year. So that'll be $40 pre-reg for standard level attendance. And you can look for January 11th for pre-reg to open up. You can go there, register, and pay. Any questions? Anything you want to know about this year's con before we sign off? More parties? All right, you heard it from the Dalmatian. If he can work for a fire department and still want more parties, it's up to you guys to bring it. We will have the party floor applications open about the same time as pre-reg. Anybody's welcome to host a party. All you have to do is fill out the form and let us know, and we'll get you on the party floor. Rabbit ears.
Everything within a baseball throw away. So just a thought.
Yes, we do have the extra space for function usage. We're definitely still growing and changing a bit as the time goes on. So we'll fiddle around with what works and what doesn't, and we definitely will listen to the feedback and try to make what adjustments are necessary, and will help to make things more efficient and easier for everybody. So thank you for that. Gentleman here.
So this is my first Pawcon and my first time back in this hotel in about 10 years. It's a wonderful hotel. I love it so much. So two things. First, the con book needed more editing. The layout, like not just editing, the design of it. The layout was it felt clunky. Like stuff wasn't entirely in order. It was separated by room in the descriptions, which like led me to not realize that certain things were on the next page that were earlier than the last thing I had looked at. The graphical layout schedule didn't have half-hour marks on it, and stuff was pushed back to the previous hour, which was confusing a few times. and yeah, I think it needed more workshopping. The other thing that struck me as odd, there wasn't an art show. This is the first con I've ever been to that didn't have an art show. Was there a reason behind that decision, or is that just something that it wasn't big enough for?
Yes, so actually, to answer your second part of the question first, you actually hit the nail right on the head there. We're just not big enough for an art show, so that's part of the reason why we don't have one.
I feel like you could do it.
We could certainly try to do it. Obviously, we run off of volunteers, so we need the manpower to do what we do, and we do get by. Oftentimes, especially towards the latter end of the convention, we do start to run out of those volunteers, and it ends up pulling us in a lot more to take that slack up. And so as we get the extra manpower and assistance, we definitely do put on more stuff. So as we are able to get what's necessary to put it on, we definitely will do so.
That makes sense. When I said not big enough, I meant attendance, but you meant staff.
Attendance is pretty stable for us, but yes, definitely staff and the capability to do what's necessary and make it actually work. One of our early years, we did try to do a lot more additional stuff. We tried to have a gaming room. We tried to have other additional processes, and we didn't have the ability to secure those areas with enough staff to make sure that people weren't stealing stuff. We didn't have staff at all times to be able to actually badge check, et cetera. So we had to make decisions about what we needed to stay for now and what we could remove and bring back at a later point in time in order to keep everything flowing and safe for our attendees. And then the first part of your question, I'm sorry, yes. So the con book, that was a little bit of a glitch on our part. We ran into some problems pretty late in the game on that one. There were some issues getting it off to the printers. There was issues getting the printing sourced out. By the time we were able to clarify every issue, we were right on the deadline, and we didn't have any more time to make everything get corrected in time for the print to happen. So it ended up going, unfortunately, to the print run as you saw it. And so next year, it's definitely something that we're aware of to work on earlier and make sure that we suss out these issues with the printers and with the third parties a lot earlier in the game so that we can avoid additional years of bad design. Any other questions?
Is there a dance tonight?
Oh, yes, there is a Dead Dog dance night. And then we have one up here in the front.
For next year on the website for Pawcon, can you make the instructions for entering the dance comp more clarified is the word I like to use, because it was a mess. I'm sorry. It was a huge mess and fiasco. I mean, it's true. It was. There needs to be more clarification, because not only I was really confused with it, but a couple other people were confused with it. I'm not speaking out of it just because I didn't get in this year. I'm just bringing it to attention so that it does get taken care of. Maybe you guys could talk to the people who organize FC, ask how they do it, because whatever they're doing, it's working.
Yes, absolutely. We're working to make it all better next year. Yes, so we will definitely work on that issue as well. It's all in our library of issues and problems to resolve. So we'll also file that away and make sure that we work on making that better. Of course, may not be perfect, but we will make strides to improve whatever is going wrong. Any other questions or kudos or comments?
This is probably the best party floor that I have seen in years. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Hopefully, you know, we want to put this on so that way everyone has a wonderful experience. Everyone gets an opportunity to hang out with their friends. You can find them. You can hang out with them. You can meet new people at the same time, and you can do it in an open, welcoming, non-judgmental atmosphere, and you can go and have a kick-ass time. That's what we're looking for to put on for you to benefit you folks. So continue having a good time, continue coming, continue to let us know what we can do better and help us help you.
The party floor shut down about half an hour early last night. Is there anything we can do next year to help it run to completion full time?
So, actually, yes. So, the one thing that could be done next year to absolutely ensure that it doesn't get shut down early is get all of your friends and everyone else you know to come register and reserve rooms. And that way, if we fill up that tower, we get no noise complaints. So the reason why it got shut down was we had such wonderful parties last night that the noise was being heard from folks on the 6th floor through their closed balcony doors. So you guys were having such an awesome time that people on the 6th floor knew it. So if they know you're having an awesome time, they know there's something that they're missing.
Oh, I got a question because I know not all furries are at the age where they can drink. Like me and myself, personally, I never would like to drink. But I know some of them would probably like to attend parties, and a couple of us have had the idea of maybe hosting our own party where it's kind of like an all-age group, like with the younger generation, the old generation combined, not too far out of age. Would there be some way, like maybe we could do that, like just so for, you know, the younger ones? Not like young, but like, you know, between like the ages of almost adulting, like 17 to 18.
Absolutely. Yeah. Actually, Spectrum, can you whip out a phone or an iPad or something and actually take this down as a note? And yeah, you know, let us have a little bit of time to look into what our options are for us to do that, because as we are an all ages con, we want to be able to provide the ability for the younger furs who are under 21 and even those who are under 18 to be able to experience all that we have to offer, including the parties. And, you know, while we don't advocate for abuse of anything, whether it's alcohol or, you know, money use or whatever, we do want people to have fun. We want them to feel included, and if that's something that is, you know, coming up and excluding a certain part of the base from what we're doing, we want to be able to do everything we can to include that group.
A thing you guys could do is, like, I know from going into bars, like for concerts, is they would mark those younger who can't drink. They would mark their hands with an X, or sometimes you would have to wear a wristband. So maybe that can be something that can be done. It's just a suggestion. It's all an idea.
So for the party floor currently, those who are drinking and of age actually do get wristbands. So those who don't have wristbands can go onto the party floor as long as they're 18 to 20. They just can't drink. But specifically for those who may be in the 16 to 17 range who may want
like
to...
close.
Yeah,
because,
absolutely.
You know, they're like, we want to go, but like we
Right.
can't because we're not drink, even though we're sensible not to drink.
Exactly, and so that's something for us to look into, because there is also the aspect of they're still minors, so we'd have to make sure that their parents are also okay with that idea.
Yeah.
So, and I think, yeah, so we'll look into that. And then we had, yes.
Well, mine's going backwards now. I was just doing a comment where you were mentioning filling up one of the towers,
Yes.
essentially. I know my room was in the other tower, so is there a way for the hotel, like working with the hotel, to try to purposefully fill a tower first before spreading out? I don't know how logistically that would work, but it was a thought.
Yeah, absolutely. So during the year, throughout the year, those of us on the board, there are 8 of us. We basically have the oversight for every aspect that goes on, and it's primarily us with very little backup right now. So we take on multiple roles, and one of those roles that I fulfill is actually as a hotel liaison. And I work very closely with the hotel to try and make sure that we get everybody grouped as close as possible physically in the hotel. We have a couple of barriers that we generally hit with that every year. Because this is a Hilton branded hotel, not everybody understands that when they make the reservation and it's time to check in, that checking in online through Hilton.com or the H-Honors app will override any pre-assignments that are associated to the reservation from the hotel block. So that's sometimes why people have gotten placed in other random or seemingly random areas of the hotel. Also, the hotel isn't always capable of making sure that non-attendees who are here before the event starts are out of specific rooms in the hotel during the convention. So that can be another reason why. But something that you can do, in addition to what we do to help try and bring everybody in, is when you check in, you can check in and ask them during the process that you would like to be as close as possible to the other attendees in the convention, and if they could please put you close to the second floor balcony or the, generally the same area, and they should work with you and help you. And in future years, we'll try and be more transparent in the information as to where we're placing our room block. So that way that can also help you in requesting from the hotel to get you where you want to be.
A little suggestion that kind of goes with that and might help with the noise buffer. 3rd floor, quiet party rooms for all ages. No alcohol allowed, but gaming, chatting, socializing. Yeah, where it's just literally low-key, no alcohol parties, but that's the buffer.
So, interestingly,
I would help supply. I would do a game party.
Interestingly,
no alcohol.
You're actually hitting right on something we've already implemented. So, with the hotel, we've already pre-blocked all of the 2nd floor and all of the 3rd floor in this particular tower. And the 3rd floor is there exactly as a buffer to help cut down on the noise between our attendees and the non-attendee guests that are here on business or leisure or just flying through. So, but we'll also look into wherever spec went to. I guess we'll have to ask Saiken if he can take this note down. That, 3rd floor, 4th floor, about, possibly doing some like gaming rooms, non-alcohol related party rooms. So
this is such a magical event, and you guys have so much to do. Is there anything I can do as just like a person to help you guys make this magical event happen for all my friends? What can I do? I'm just one person.
Well, there's so many things that I could say. There's so many things that I could suggest. Obviously, the direction this is going is we need volunteers. We need people who want to help, and we give things to people who help us as volunteers. So come and volunteer with us for as little as 8 hours. throughout the entirety of the weekend that you help us, we give you free registration for following years. That helps us a lot because it reduces the demand on our resources. And the more we can spread that out, the more we can do some of these things that are being asked by having additional resources to staff larger areas for gaming, for an art show, for, you name it. The more staff we have, the more volunteers we have, the more we can do. And then, of course, the other side of that a lot of people don't realize is it also costs money to put on. So we're here and we raise money for the charity, but we also do have to pay bills to make this happen. So making sure that your friends are regging and not ghosting, that's important as well. It's not overly expensive, but we do know that a lot of people have budgets that they have to live off of. But yeah, not ghosting is another thing that helps a lot. So when people come to enjoy it, just reg, and that goes a long way. Any other questions? We have one right up here in the front.
So I'm sorry, I came a little late, so if this was already asked, I apologize. Are you guys planning on doing an artist alley at any point? I mean, not artist alley, art show at any point?
We do not currently have one in the immediate future for next year planned. However, if the stars align right, that could change. But we would need the right amount of volunteers signed up in advance to be able to staff everything. And we'd also need to have enough individuals who are contributing the art work in order to put that on.
For sure. And one other thing while I have the mic, is there any way, so it's a shame, I just heard that the Fursuit auction is not happening next year, and it's a shame. I didn't see the auction this time, but I just love that idea. Is there any way that we can maybe spice it up to make it more successful? We have someone who would love to help with that. So if there's any way that can be discussed at some point.
Yeah, so it's not completely set in stone.
For sure.
Again, if we get the resources we need and we get the necessary jive going, then yeah, we can certainly bring that back and get that thrown in. So
it's all about resources and volunteers,
right?
Course, yeah.
So yeah, what I would suggest is fill out the volunteer form, and there should be a blank space, and throw that in there. Say that you'd love to come and help make that Fursuit auction happen. You've got lots of ideas, you've got lots of pizzazz and energy to make it happen, and we'll talk with you and we'll work with you and we'll see if we can make it happen. And if we can, we'll put it on.
Awesome, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else? Okay, so thank you for the feedback and for listening to me ramble on a little bit. We're going to go ahead and close down our closing ceremonies. And thank you all for coming. We hope you come back in a couple of hours for the dance.
So again, our closing ceremonies will be right here in this room at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. will be our closing ceremonies in this room. Just kidding, yeah, Dead Dog Dance. I can't talk goodly, I'm sorry. Once again, Dead Dog Dance starting in this room at 7 p.m. this evening. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing our Dead Dog Dance starting in this room at 7 p.m. At this time, we would like to ask that everyone in the main events room step towards the shopping, dealer's den. If you can all head that direction, we need to get this room prepared for our Dead Dog Dance.